Hey everyone, I was asked to go over a question that was on, I believe, one of your quizzes. This is a question about taxes, but specifically this is a comparing marginal tax brackets to a flat tax. A country is considering two income tax rates. Jeffrey is comparing what his tax bill would be. Under Plan A, he pays 5% on the first $10,000. The next $85,000 is taxed at a rate of 10%, and any income above $95,000 is taxed at 15%. He made $98,000 last year, which will be our X. What statement below is correct? So we have varying statements comparing plans B and A. This is actually an incredibly important and real-life example question that is a good thing to understand. Depending on how much you make, a marginal tax bracket is usually what will be better for your income. So let's just get started with this. So Jeffrey makes $98,000. So the first $10,000 of his dollars, his whole income is going to be chunked up into different pieces. The first $10,000 is going to be taxed at 5%. The next chunk, which it says the next is $85,000, is taxed at 10%. So altogether, this is still only $95,000 of his income, which means we have a little excess going to the top part of $3,000. So altogether, this is $98,000. The first $10,000 gets 5%. The next $85,000 gets 10%. The remaining $3,000 gets 15%. Now let's calculate how much this would be from each of these. So 10,000 times 5% converted into a decimal is $500. 85,000 times 10% as a decimal, that's going to be 8,500. And then $3,000 times 15% is $450. Now, to compare this to the one on the bottom, which was just a flat 10%, 9,800, we need to add this up. And my comma's in the wrong place there. Shame on me. So altogether, this gets us $9,450. So clearly I can see this marginal tax bracket works out better for Jeffrey than the flat income one would. So let's see. That automatically gets rid of C and D. He's paying less, so it looks like A is our answer. He's paying $350 more under Plan B. Now, an additional thing, let's see how much of his income this actually is. What's his effective tax rate? That's what people call it after you finish things. So effective tax rate. Take his total taxes, divide it by his income, his gross income, and we get, we'll use the approximation symbol, 9,450 divided by $98,000. We get a decimal that's 0.0964 ... And if we convert that to a percentage, we have about 9.64%. So with the marginal tax bracket, he gets out a bit better than the 10% ones. He's paying 9.64% of his income as opposed to the 10%. And that's basically how marginal tax brackets work. This is a really important skill to know as you get older. I don't really see this a lot of times in curriculum, so this is really exciting that they're showing you all this. But yeah, there we go.